why me though? Like, is there another reason behind using me other than?
No, it was visual. It was all visual.
Okay.
Because you had the best back. I'm just being honest. Like, I could have used my back. He work out all the time. I'm like, why did you just can't? So that was all that was. You know what I'm saying? I could have used myself. I wanted to use myself, but then I thought about it. At the time that I took this picture, my back probably wasn't the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It's probably better now, but I knew you would have more of a defined back to where I could get those details and it would look like a strong back, or it would represent strength in the sense. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah. So it wasn't like I chose you because I'm about to stab you in the back. I was thinking about that. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to say I'm about to stab a man in the back. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I said. I felt like your back was going to give me what I needed for the photo, which it did, because I'm telling you, this thing looked real. When you see it in person, even looking at it on the screen, it looked crazy. It looked like a photograph almost. Really do. That was the whole purpose of using you. It wasn't like on no.
I feel you.
Yeah.
My other reason, like my other way of seeing it is, I'm constantly viewing myself and trying to see what it is that I want to work on and what I need to work on physically. And in this picture, I can tell. You feel me? Just from seeing my back, seeing the different definitions in my back.
Okay.
You feel me? And I can tell exactly what it is that I need to work on. Like my shoulders, I definitely need to work on those.
But don't take my picture for word, because I mean, I messed up. I'm an artist, but this ain't what your back exactly look like at the same time.
It's still a pretty good visual.
Okay.
So you feel me?
I feel
It ain't like you ever off or far off at all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm nice with it. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Hey, I gotta own it now. Before I wouldn't own it, but now, hey, I'm nice. Get what y'all talking about. Big 4-3.
So what were you going through when you made this back right?
To be honest, I was at mom's crib. I wanted to paint, but I didn't want to paint anything. I just wanted to paint how I was feeling. I felt like I was just everywhere. So maybe that's at the same time, like I feel like I needed to express myself, but I just didn't know how to. So I just kind of just started painting. It wasn't of anything. It was just how I was feeling at the time. Cause this is like the first background that I've actually took the time to actually like paint, you know what I'm saying? Versus like my other backgrounds are more of just like washes, or you know, it's an after effect. But this background was like prominent. This was a real thing. And I had to outline you in black to separate you from the background too. Because if I didn't, it was right on top of, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah. What do you like about this painting?
How real it is. Because I'm a realistic type of guy as far as art and as far as just keeping it real. I like to see things that either show a future, show what was, show what could be or could come out of something, possibly. You feel me? I don't just like seeing some shit that's just thrown together. It's just like, oh, that's dope. Like, no, I have some meaning behind it.
Okay.
And not just this one, but a lot of your work, if not all of it, has meaning to it.
True.
You feel me? So I'm just a realistic type of guy.
You know what's funny? All artwork has meaning, but at the same time, it doesn't. It does because it's subconscious, because people don't realize what they're doing. But at the same time, some people just really are just painting what they see, I guess. I don't know. What y'all think? Comment below. Alright, second question. What don't you like about this painting? It could be visual, it could be conceptual, anything.
Anything. I don't like how you gave me this ashy left elbow, but it's cool.
Then that's a visual thing. Well, it's kind of like,
You talking about that? That's a visual.
it's kind of like a shadow in a sense. If you see the picture, it's kind of different. Yeah, I guess the colors made it look a little bit more ashy. I probably could have went with like the more browns, light browns. I will say one thing. I see this man every day, but I hit these tattoos. I will say that. Hey, I hit these. You feel me? I hit these tattoos.
It's spot on. I ain't gonna stunt you.
Yeah,
Even the legends are down there on the arm and shit.
Yeah, like that. Even the
What's the
C,
mustache?
right? Even the C on the back of the arm. You feel me? Like all that.
Yeah.
Like everything on the other side too.
The joint on the right shoulder. I ain't gonna stunt you.
Yeah, the tattoo's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's probably one of my favorite parts, the tattoos. I would say one thing that I really wish I would have did different, kind of, maybe was get your whole body into it, as far as like both arms.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I wanted to focus on the back, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, or at least have the other arm in focus, maybe the whole hand.
So why didn't you?
Because when I start, I freehand, so I mean, it's like, it's all about shit when I start. Like, once I get too far, you're already here. Just like with the head, I wish I would have got your whole head in, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't have got the lower back, so it was kind of a trade-off type thing, But you can still tell it's you with the beard. I feel like the focus was supposed to be the back. I accomplished that at least.
True.
Yeah.
You accomplished a lot with this.
Yeah.
So are you gonna start doing like more solid backgrounds like that?
No, this is just one of those things. I want to change it up every time, because I don't want people to get bored of my work. Like, that's one thing I don't want to happen. I don't want people to feel like I'm doing the same thing, just different people or different. True. Like I want it to be new every time. Every time you see it, just be like, damn, you did it again. Where did you even get this from? Where did this come from? Just repetitive. Same, yeah, repetitive. That's the same thing. That's what I was trying to say. Because if I don't do skin tones really. Like if you checked out my work, I mostly do color skin tone. So for me to even do a skin tone was outside the box a little bit too. Because I don't typically. Because it's not about color. Like I paint people of color in color technically, but it's not about having brown skin and stuff. It's just about the colors give off emotion. All right, well, what questions you got for me?
What do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I would say the concept of it, like having to cut people off, because I get so attached to things and people. I remember growing up, I used to have action figure or something. I would treat that action figure almost if it was like real life.
Real life? How? You walking in this motherfucker?
No, not even like that. Like, I wouldn't throw it. I would place it down. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. Don't trip. I would treat things as if I had like attachments to them. Okay. So it would be hard for me to get rid of stuff. Like it'd be hard for me to throw away stuff. It'd be hard for me to move on from stuff. To grow as a person, I gotta be able to let shit go easy.
Easy though?
Easy.
I would say it depends on what it is.
If it's beneficial, of course I'm not gonna let it go. Yeah. But if it's something that's causing some pain in my life or something not to be right, I have to learn to let it go, even if I love it as much. For example, you might love eating ice cream every night, but you know what's going to happen if you eat ice cream every night. You can eat ice cream every once in a while. That's not a problem.
Every once in a while.
But if you eat ice cream every single night and you eating about half a tub, give it a month. You going to find out what's going to happen.
Yeah, ain't going to feel good.
Exactly. So it was just one of those things, just learning to let go. Because even people, like that's why I put the I love you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was so crucial. I done had a lot of people who say they love me or say they love what I do, and so it's just like I feel attached to those people in the sense of I owe them something. I don't owe them a damn thing.
So do you feel like people have stabbed you in the back?
Oh, plenty of times. Whether it's wasting my time, taking me personally for granted, I don't know how many times people be like, oh yeah, man, you was real, like I should have listened to you, and it's like I don't care about none of that. I don't care. I always say that I don't care about being right. I just want you to get it. If I give you advice, it's not because I know something. It's like, nah, I'm just giving you advice because it might make you think another way.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You might have went this way. I might be talking about something this way, but you might find something in the middle. You know what I'm saying? A balance or whatever. You might take one thing from it, but that one thing can be crucial. That's the thing, and people don't get that.